Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. We're having a great week because it's Daryl week. It's Daryl week right now, and I'm really excited about that. But before we get into the review today, do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, hit your notification bell so that you can be alerted when the next review or the next giveaway goes live. Thanks. And if you like the shirt I'm wearing, this is my Magic Orthodoxy logo shirt. You can find this shirt and a couple of others down there in the description below. And so I'm really excited because this is going to be Daryl week, all week long at Magic Orthodoxy, both here on the main channel and then over on the community tab as well. So even in the member section, we'll be doing Daryl reviews there as well. And I decided to do this for a couple of reasons. One, because Murphy's Magic released the Legacy collection alongside a partnership with Daryl's wife. And so it's really great to have a lot of these old releases back out again to be enjoyed and rediscovered for a new generation. But also because Daryl has been one of my very favorite magicians since the beginning for me. And he was a great inspiration for me in my career. And we'll talk about that. But if you don't know, Daryl Easton, known professionally as Daryl. He called himself the magician's magician. He was an American magician based out of Las Vegas. He specialized in card tricks and close-up and a lot of parlor magic. He was a regular at the Magic Castle in LA. And he sold tricks through his own magic company called Fuller Duelers. And I think Daryl is most famous for a couple of things in magic. One, the hot shot cut. It's a knuckle-busting sleight where the spectator's chosen card spins out of the deck like a boomerang. And the second one is Ultimate Ambition. That's a trick which allows a card to be inserted very fairly into the middle of the deck, and then it appears back on top. And I had several of Daryl's effects when I was a kid, and I was going through the list of like all the things either I still have now or remember having from back in the day. Cause I said, like, Daryl was a huge inspiration for me. I had Fiddler's Flyer, I had Cross Thought, Presto Printo, and a lot of those cards are still found today in modern gaff decks. I had Card Revelations 4, Fetcher's Finger Frickling Frolic I had his Ambitious card, and I had his 52 on 1 card. But one of my greatest possessions, one of my greatest magic treasures that I still have, when I first ordered Cross Thought, I ordered it actually from Fuller Duelers. I ordered it from Daryl's website. And when Daryl sent it to me in the mail, he put a Post-it note on it that had a note to me and his autograph. And I still have that, and it's precious to me. All right, let's look at this review. All right, Cross Thought. Cross Thought. Cross Thought came out in 1995, and I actually reviewed the 1995 version over in the member section, but I wanted to make sure I got the new one as well and let everybody know how awesome this trick is, because I bought this trick back in 1995. I did. I bought this trick when it came out, and I still have Cross Thought. I still have it. It's been one of my very favorite packet tricks and one of my very favorite cards across tricks. How does the trick go? You got a series of 10 cards, 10 black spot cards. Okay, 10 black spot cards, and you show all 10 to the spectator. You can even deal them down to the table. There's only 10, and there's only 10. You give 5 to the spectator, 5 for the magician. The magician fans his 5 towards the spectator and says, mentally select 1. They do. And then without asking them any questions, there's no equivocate, there's no magician's choice, there's nothing like that. You just mentally pick up which card they are thinking of. And you invisibly withdraw their card from your pile and throw it into their pile. And then you ask them, count your cards. They deal their cards down to the table, and now mysteriously they have 6. You count your cards. You only have 4. You take their cards and ask them, which card were you thinking of? They say 6 of clubs or whatever, right? It could be a different card every time. And then you pull the 6 of clubs out of their stack and show that the card has moved across. It's a great, great packet trick. Let's talk about it. All right, so a couple questions we always ask about all of our magic reviews, and the first of which is, what's inside the black matte envelope? What's inside the black matte envelope? With these new Legacy line effects, and I'll show you all of them really quickly here. They can all come in nice black matte envelopes with foil metallic ink. Inside, you're gonna get the download code to the instructional video. The video is 10 minutes, 44 seconds. You're gonna get the original written instructions from Daryl, and you're gonna get the original gaff cards. Is it what I thought? Yes, because I've owned it before, right? It's exactly the same, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, Murphy's didn't improve it or anything, right? I mean, the video is nice to have, and I would have loved to have had that when it originally came out, because I remember, I have vivid memories of sitting in a hospital waiting room with CrossThought on my lap, trying to read the instructions and figure it out. I mean, I was much younger, much less experienced, but that is a strong memory in my brain. I'm like, I want to figure this trick out so bad because I loved it. And you can actually watch Daryl perform this trick. So if you search Daryl CrossThought, you'll see his performance live at the Magic Castle. And so you can see how this trick goes performed by him, okay? And I think go watch that. Definitely go watch that when you make your decision about purchasing this. Since that time, I have discovered that this trick is exactly the same as Deland's knockout card trick. It's exactly the same. The 2 gaffs are exactly the same. So I have to feel like Daryl was greatly inspired by Deland's knockout card trick. How are the angles? The angles are fine. The fan of the cards, as you fan the cards, should hide the 2 gaff cards you have. Can it be inspected? I wouldn't do it. I mean, the cards that you take back from the spectator, they could inspect all those, but you can't inspect the 4 cards that are still in your hands. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You're gonna have Mark Lavelle, and he's gonna teach you everything you need to know. As far as what he's gonna go over, he'll cover what's in the box. You'll get a studio performance. He'll cover an explanation. They'll show you Daryl's full performance, and then you'll get some thanks at the end. Is it well made? It's a bicycle, United States Playing Card Company stock. Of course, it's great and should last you forever. How much practice does it require? Barely any. Counting, right? You gotta remember how the whole trick goes. Like you gotta know the process. There's a method to the madness, and you have to remember that, okay? But a lot of it's counting, reversing the order, and then reversing it again, okay? The thing that always trips me up is orientation. Orientation is key. Orientation like Princess Card Trick orientation, okay? And just you remembering that when you place them down on the table and you pick them back up, you're remembering, okay, which side is which? You don't get that one wrong. How much setup and reset is there? It's a 10-card fan, really. I mean, that's all it is. It's a 10-card fan, and from there, the trick just works itself. Positives, all right, so what are the positives? Like I said, I've had this trick since the beginning. This has been one of my favorite packet tricks of all time. It is a great cards across, and with only 10 cards, it's a beautiful cards across. I mean, I used to have Simon Aronson's Red Sea Passover, and I used to do that one a lot, but I do this one now because this one's my favorite. Is it worth your money? It's 20 bucks, $20, and it supports Daryl and Daryl's family, and you get gaff cards, and you get a nice instruction from Murphy's, so yeah, it's totally worth your money. Who would like this? Fans of Daryl, fans of packet tricks, fans of cards across. You want a cards across, but you don't own one yet, and you want a cards across that's small enough to carry it around in a little card wallet, yeah, get it. But don't just take my word for it. There are plenty of other magic review channels out there. I'm sure as the Legacy line goes forward, more people will be reviewing this as well. But I know that Global Magic Shop reviewed this, so you could check out their review too and see what they had to say. All right, that's everything I can say about CrossThought from Daryl and Murphy's Magic Supplies. I purchased this with my own money from penguinmagic.com, and I would suggest if you want to purchase it for yourself, you'd head there as well. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. One more thing. Daryl Easton died on February 24th, 2017, and he was 61 years old. Daryl suffered from depression. I want you to know that if you feel sad, or that if you suffer from depression, or you have thoughts that maybe you realize might be better expressed if you had someone to talk to, I would suggest that you call Your Life, Your Voice, and they're at 1-800-448-3000. Or you can text the word voice to 20121. And you can also download the My Life, My Voice mobile app. It's a mood journal that you can keep right on your phone. It's going to track what you're feeling with tons of different emojis, and you'll get tips on how to identify the triggers and deal with those stressful situations. Please be healthy. Please find help if this is something that you feel that you suffer from. Daryl was a fantastic magician, and many of us feel the loss of his absence. I know there are people in your life that love you and would want you to do whatever it takes to be with us forever.